Hi 106.7. We've got Hailee Steinfeld in the studio. Before we get into all the music stuff, we've got to talk about a little bit. You're doing the Transformers spinoff,
Yes.
Bumblebee.
I am.
Can you talk about this? I mean, it's pretty exciting.
It's very exciting. Yeah, I'm sort of, we're in pre-production right now. I'm having all my fittings and training and all of everything. Everything's happening. Everything's coming together. I start shooting in a couple weeks, which I'm very excited about. So it's going to be fun.
And it's so different from like Pitch Perfect. We were all talking about it. We watched the trailer for Pitch Perfect 3.
Oh, sick.
So like
it took me longer. My mom and I were saying it took us longer to like download it than it did to watch it. It's so damn short, but there's more coming with that. So very excited for you to see it.
Awesome. Yeah, we're all like, that's all we can talk about. Stoked about it. At the Teen Choice Awards, you've got like the most nominations up there with Harry Styles.
Crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
How insane is that?
So amazing. It's also, I mean, awesome to know that they're fan voted and my fans go really hard. So I've been seeing nothing but the voting on my socials. So I'm so thankful for them and just so excited to be recognized for my work.
Yeah, well, you're amazing.
Thank you.
So talented, not just in the movies, but music obviously as well.
Thank you.
Most Girls is so jammy. It's obviously, as you know, like the girl power song, right? You know, I remember first time hearing it, I was putting on my makeup. I was like, whoa, like Dio's
Yes.
one. Like it's so good.
I love it.
Kind of the whole thing of it being that girl power song. Did you go in the studio with in mind what you wanted to do, or did it just happen when you were in there?
It's different all the time. With this song, it's sort of stemmed from an experience with a guy where they complimented me by saying you're not like most girls. And I mean, we've heard that before and we've accepted it as a compliment. And I think they only mean it as a compliment. But it sort of occurred to me that it's really not. So, you know, when you're told you're not like most girls and you realize that most girls are, in fact, pretty amazing, I just sort of wondered what part of me wasn't like all of them. So that's where this came from. I worked with Ryan Tedder on the song.
Yeah.
And Asia Whitaker, who wrote Starving. I'm stoked.
What was it like working with Ryan? I mean, you collab with amazing artists, but what was that like?
Thank you. Yeah, it was, I mean, he's a musical genius and so funny and so much fun to be around. I remember one of our first sessions, we were like, it's literally going to take, you know, it's not going to take that long. I had cut Most Girls, and I was actually away in Atlanta doing Pitch Perfect, and that's when I sent the song to him, and I was like, look, if you like this, I would really love your help on it. And he was like, yeah, man, I'm in. So he did his thing, and then I came home and recut the song like a week before we put it out, and it was totally only going to take us a while, and it ended up like the session was hours long because we didn't even start for like 2.5 hours because we were just talking and like laughing. So he's the best. I love him.
That's so rad. Awesome. So your writing process, do you always have those ideas going, or are you like when you get in the studio, is that like when it all just like even more that creative?
Oh, it depends. I mean, I will obviously take note or keep in mind anything that I am going through or experiencing or feeling and keep them in my mind so that when I go into the studio, I have it. But sometimes something can spark up in a room when you're with incredible writers and producers. So that's sort of, you know, one of the best parts is never really knowing what's going to happen, what you're going to come out with.
Yeah, who you're working with next. Are there any other like collaborations out there in the future you would love to have happen?
Yes, the next song you will hear is a collaboration that I'm very, very excited about, and I think you guys will be too. I hope.
Real quick, if you had to pick a song on the radio, what's the song you're jamming out to right now?
Malibu.
Oh yeah,
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's really pretty. If you were to be somebody for a day, it could be like a coffee barista. It really doesn't matter. What would you want to be for one day?
Ooh. I've always wondered what it's like to work in a restaurant. I don't know why. I have always thought that was kind of cool. I've also always wondered what it's like to be Beyonce. So
we all have,
yeah.
Right? Yeah, we all have done that. What's your favorite city to explore in when you have the time?
Oh gosh. I mean, honestly, any city. I love that I am able to travel for work and have days off, which is sort of rare, but when I do, I love to explore. I came to Nashville on tour with Meghan Trainor last summer and had a bit of time to explore. Not nearly enough or as much as I wanted, but
yeah, I was going to ask
soon.
you come to Nashville pretty often the last couple of years. Is there like anything about this city that you kind of love?
I mean, the people are amazing. And just the energy here. It's so, I mean, I don't know. It's awesome. I really do love it here. The food is great.
Food, it's creative, it's all the things.
Yes, exactly.
And real quick, just a couple questions from some of the listeners in here.
Awesome.
So Will wants to know, what was the best part of working on Pitch Perfect?
Well, gosh, when you get to call singing and dancing for 3 months work, that's always pretty crazy. I think the writing in this movie is so awesome. It's super funny, and our director, Trish C., gave us so much freedom on top of the script to sort of improvise and have fun and sort of be ourselves and live in our characters. And so there were constant laughs on set. There's a lot of great cameos in the movie, which were exciting to have. So, yeah, a lot of things.
Okay, so Josh wants to know your favorite song to perform. Josh, right here.
Hey, Josh. Hi. My favorite song to perform. Ooh. Oh, gosh. That's hard. Well, it's funny. I always feel like it's the latest one, which would be Most Girls. But then Starving is one of my favorite songs, and I always love performing that song. And even Love Myself, we've created this sort of remixed version of it because it's been around for a minute. And so that's always fun because it makes it feel sort of new and fresh, and we'll change the choreography or whatever we're doing sort of with the song when we perform it so that it feels new. Basically what I'm saying is I don't think I have one favorite. I kind of like them all.
It's like you just can't pick the one.
Yeah.
No, can't do it. They're all too great. All right, so Hailee Steinfeld, thank you for stopping in with us and hanging out. Hope to see you next time we roll from Nashville.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Hailee Steinfeld.
Woo. Thank you.